Thank you, Jose Maria, and great to be with you. When I saw the list of commissioners and co-chairs, I said to myself, not only are they close friends, but they also represent who is who in the world affairs. And I'm deeply impressed by the work that you have done. I'm also very glad to see all of you here, uniting around the need for us to focus on the situation of oceans. I loved the title, From Decline to Recovery, and then a rescue package for the global ocean. I like the fact that it wasn't plural. It is the global ocean. It is us being dependent on how we deal with this tremendous resource and the basic condition for human life. It's a bit strange, isn't it, that we have, of course, realized that oceans are the source of jobs and livelihoods, as Jose Maria just said. But then at the same time, we see this destruction, the acidification, the strain on the marine resources, the strain on the biodiversity, and the whole environment. And at the same time, we live in a time of climate change, which is so evident for those who live at the oceans. Just ask the people on the Maldives and other islands who are represented here tonight, and you realize that it's a matter of life and death that we are dealing with. On a personal note, I am born at the sea in a pretty big town in Sweden called Gothenburg. I'm also a Navy officer, and I have spent time on the ocean, and I love the ocean. And when I see this destruction, I feel very sad. And I think it's so important that we now mobilize all energy, all resources that we represent. This report will have a rallying effect, no doubt. It will reach out to the media, to civil society, the private sector, the academic community, all of us. And I think it will be a sort of a wake-up call for us to take very seriously. I cannot at this stage vouch for the comments or the possible endorsement of the concrete proposals, particularly the area of institutional nature, which is always very complicated. And of course, I am Deputy Secretary of the United Nations, serving the member states of the UN. And you should, of course, know that member states, the General Assembly, take this issue extremely seriously. And, of course, the basis for the work is very much the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea, which is the comprehensive framework. But I still want to make the case that now is the time for us to mobilize. Now is the time to mobilize resources. Now is the time to mobilize political will. Now is the time to bring about effective capacity building. And for that, we need the support of all actors. Nobody can do everything, but everybody can do something. And there is, I think, an underlying need for shared responsibility, even a division of labor, in dealing with this tremendous challenge of taking the destruction of the oceans more seriously than we do today. I think I have been dealing a lot with conflict resolution and mediation in conflicts. I wish I could start a negotiation about peace with nature. We need to have peace with nature. I don't think we have taken that seriously enough. And I also think very often that in life we have, don't we, plan B. We have a plan B for something fails. But I claim one thing. In this area, there is no planet B. There is no planet B. And if I may say so, to relate to this report, we have no global ocean B. So we better take care of the global ocean as it is today. Thank you very much.